deep in the parched desert sands of ancient Osirian.
Long-forgotten secrets are becoming unearthed
that could threaten the security of the entire region.
Through cursed tombs, undead crypts, and towering pyramids,
our unlikely band of heroes must rise to the challenge
and find the secrets of
the Mummy's Mask.
Last time on the Mithril Tabletop.
And the hieroglyphs read, Pool of Protection.
Someone drink it.
Within this, what can only be described as a hand wash station, you see this zombie creature with its mouth agape, and as soon as you open it, suddenly it goes, it screeches out horrifyingly and lunges to attack. I didn't roll too well. 7?
Okay, thank God.
7?
A 7 is gonna be another little tickle.
It tickles? You want to be tickled by a zombie?
No, I was joking.
All the zombies are now killed, and you guys have just killed all the priests of Nethys. How do you feel about that?
Hey everybody, happy Mithril Monday, and of course, happy Halloween! Woohoo! Or should I say, woo! So Halloween is one of my absolute favorite holidays, and I do like to play different spellcasters. I've played a witch, a druid, a cleric. I even started to play a wizard at one point, but I didn't really like that one as much. Maybe I'll give it a try with the remaster. I think that I just really like being a witch. But because I like being a witch, I have been asked to try my best witch's cackle. So here it goes. That's as good as I can do, but you know what? It's fun, and I love getting in the spirit of Halloween. No pun intended. Hopefully I don't become one of the Halloween spirits. Anyway, so I did want to let everybody know that we've now hit over 3,000 downloads for this podcast, and this is episode 30. So first off, thank you so much. Once again, I know every time I come on here, I'm like, yay, thank you, but it really means a lot. We do want feedback though. Please never feel afraid to let us know how we're doing, what we could do better, worse, etc. If you go onto our Instagram, if you go onto our Reddit, if you look at our posts on the r/Pathfinder2e page, we do have all of those links to our Instagram, TikTok, an email that you can always contact us with. Please let us know. We love doing this and we would love that feedback, of course. Anyway, I don't want to keep everybody waiting, so happy Halloween, everybody be safe, and then let's get started with episode 30, Falcon, Swan, Reed's River.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange?
This is Halloween.
Oh, I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
Come with us and you will see.
That
this
is
our
our
town
Sky
of
Daddy.
What the fuck? No.
Happy Halloween, everyone! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
You're welcome.
The real nightmare for me is dealing with fucking you crazies.
Yeah.
Every day.
So funny.
You love it.
Every day.
Yeah, I signed myself up for this.
Yeah.
Well, happy Halloween, all you boys and girls out there and all those gender rebels in between. We are going to dive straight in to our own version of Halloween as we try to find these mummies, maybe with masks, like Halloween masks. How crazy would it be if you guys found the mummy's mask and it was just a Halloween mask?
We'd be
Don't
pretty
put it
upset.
on. I've seen that movie.
Oh.
The Halloween mask?
No, the mask.
No.
Wait,
the
the mummy mask?
The mask.
The mask.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, with Jim Carrey. Oh, fuck
So
the mask.
it happens
They said
in
that was
that
like
movie, and then, if I'm remembering right, I remember in college there was the Halloween marathon, and I stayed up and I watched it. Poor choice on my part.
like the horror Halloween, like the
Yes. Yeah, they were all on in a row, so I stayed up and watched them until midnight. And one of them, I don't remember which one, masks played a part somehow.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't. It was a cursed mask. I don't remember anymore.
That sounds terrifying.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, either way, you guys will eventually find a mask. It could be this session even. Who knows? Maybe the reason why this temple was so hinted at throughout the beginning parts of the adventure is because this is where you find the mummy's mask. Maybe.
There's no way.
Or maybe not. Maybe not.
We're in
no
book
way
1.
I was gonna say we still have like 5 books left. There is no way we are gonna find.
Who knows?
Well,
you
maybe
guys-
if we do
guys
find
don't
them.
know.
If we do find the mummy's mask, it is definitely going to be like something that we use to defeat the big bad evil guy.
Ooh.
You know, like
That's a thought. Or what if, hear me out, you find the mask and you guys accidentally raise the mummy from the dead, like in the movie The Mummy.
That would be
That
really
also-
unfortunate.
yeah.
That would be fun for me. Then you guys would be like, are we the baddies? We just helped in this resurrection.
Are we the problem?
Yeah, am I
Hello,
am
hi.
I the
I'm
drama?
the problem. It's me. I'm so the drama.
Joey Graceffa.
What numbered episode is this again?
I think
30?
this is episode 30.
Woo!
And it releases on October 30th, which I thought was really neat, which is the day right before Halloween. So happy Halloween, everyone, and happy MVP hero point to probably Anjela, maybe Erin, I don't know. Why don't you guys roll off for it?
Again? Why
Yes,
why? Why is it me and Erin always?
Stop being
Clear.
drama.
So sometimes it's Erin and Khepri, sometimes it's Anjela and Alyssa, sometimes Katie just gets it. Because nobody ever ties with Katie.
So when it's me, I don't have to fight for it because I'm just that cool.
Exactly. She's just so cool. But while you guys are rolling for your MVPs, I am going to give you guys a quick recap. When we last left our heroes,
Don't forget to
they
read
had
us the
finally.
MVPs.
Shut the fuck up and let me do my recap.
Andrew, why be so aggressive?
Because I'm trying to do something. Don't ever disrespect me. No, for real. When we last left off, our heroes had finally entered the Sanctum of the Erudite. They had journeyed into this place, the place foretold for generations beyond. They found themselves in a pitch black temple dedicated to Nethys, and they quickly found out that not all seems as it should be. Even for something that's been in the necropolis for, I guess, maybe 6,000 years, it looks like. The temple is pristine, the stone is brand new, and it's pitch black, but also isn't built in the traditional Nethian architecture. It's not perfectly symmetrical. Strange shit is up, and also 5 sets of footprints. You guys already know that the Scorched Hand is probably already ahead of you in this temple, but there's only 4 people in that group. So something weird is going on. You guys drank from the Fountain of Protection. You guys all get some bonuses. Nethys is protecting you. Great, cool, awesome. You fought some zombies, killed all the Nethian priests. Don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. And the MVP, after all of this, goes to Tanhi.
Woo!
All right. MVP to Tanhi for being our ever-loving fury murder machine, and MVP to Tanhi for excellent combat abilities.
Yay.
An honorable mention goes to Tariq for all the drama. Love the roleplay this session, and you're really great at that arcane you're really getting that arcane cascade down. Well done. MVP or honorable mention to Tariq for being his drama self and showing us his tough side and looking behind the curtain. Erin, I get the sense they don't think you had it that rough being buried under stone.
Oh my.
Right?
You were fine.
It's like very traumatic for him.
And a final honorable mention goes to Habibi for funny roleplay moments with the group and Osiris.
I should remind people that his parents died in a cave-in.
Oh,
And that's why he was very dramatic.
Oh no!
Yup.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't do that.
So you guys,
I was gonna say,
But
like,
yeah,
in character
his
moment,
parents
are you gonna
died in a
remind us
cave-in.
that? Because, like, yeah.
it's kind of traumatic for him for other reasons other than it just being, this is difficult. Stone is on top of me.
Oh no!
I messaged Bob and I was like, did you do that? Because he said that was one of his fears. And he's like, nope, I just picked the person.
No, I was a good GM, and I said, yes, I remember everyone's responses to that question. And I definitely did that on purpose. Yep, that's everything I do is intentional. Nothing is accidentally cool.
No, I was just curious.
No, for real. What do you guys want to do? You just kill all these zombies? You guys are looking fine, right? You don't need to take a break. Just go. Don't even rest. Just go.
Go.
Don't worry about that. It's
I
not suspicious.
want to do like a perception check, especially in the rooms that. So I guess I want to open up all of the curtains,
All right.
and then like as I'm opening them, I would like to do some perception checks of the rooms.
Sure. Yeah, you guys can take like 10, 15 minutes to look through all of these rooms, and none of these rooms seem particularly well furnished. These were, after all, like ancient monks, and even monks nowadays, they try to get along with as little as possible. You look through here and there's maybe a comb that has still persisted, like a cone made of bone. You see some very like old disintegrated cloth for the beds. You see them for their clothes, maybe. The chest, as you open up, they like crumble into dust. The wood has completely deteriorated and fossilized in some places. This place is just old, poor, and there's nothing of note or of value here. It's just a very old dormitory for Nethian acolytes.
Can we say that while people are opening curtains and stuff, Habibi does lay on hands on Tariq and Tanhi? I can't see if anyone else was hurt.
You guys can heal up.
Everyone else looks fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Thanks.
That checks out.
Like full health then, pretty much.
Yeah, I can just refocus and.
Well, thank you.
Oh yes, I'm going to focus as well.
So nothing of note other than you trying to make us feel guilty that we killed the priest, even though they're clearly zombies and not priests anymore.
No. When they were alive, they would have been very sad that you're killing them.
Oh,
Of course, when we wouldn't
Actually-
have killed them.
If they were alive and they knew that they were dead, they would have wanted us to kill them. So
oh my.
therefore, we did
How
them
do you
a
feel
favor.
about that? You were keeping them alive in a state that they would not have wanted to be alive in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jim.
Are you accusing me? Are you accusing me of creating
Think about that.
zombies?
Think about that.
You know what? Touche. All right. You guys win this round.
Uh,
But I'll win the next one.
Does someone else know how to cast light? Because Tariq cast it on himself.
I have it on Khepri right now, but I can move it to Tanhi if you'd like.
Okay, yeah. Just
Here.
because.
I guess Tariq isn't moving fast enough as he's taking note of like the zombie priests and everything in the room. Sorry, let me put my notes away.
No, you're fine. I just want to open all the doors.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Okay, so I guess I know that
There's
there
a
was like
door
doors
to the north.
to the north, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got this dormitory out of the way. Can I make a reference to the fact that Tariq found another dead body in a bathroom?
In a toilet?
That was me. That was
What a way to go.
It was
Keryth.
you
It
and
was
Keryth. It was you and Keryth.
But the body fell on Keryth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the part he remembers.
All right. So rewind. When Paizo writes these adventures, they say in this section, in this area, there are these creatures, and I put them places. I accidentally, twice in a row, put them in toilets when there were toilets available. I didn't mean to. That was completely an accident. But you know what? Now every time there's a toilet, there's going to be a zombie in there.
Great.
That'd be pretty funny.
Hey, at least the first one didn't attack
All right,
us
Khepri, let's get
because
outta
it was
here.
lost
We're
its
going.
head.
Let's go, Tariq.
Okay.
Let's do
All right,
this.
Habibi, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ramses.
2, 1.
Go. Oh,
Oh, is it locked?
Ready for that?
Tried to push the locked door.
all right.
Okay,
Khepri, it's your
I
turn.
was gonna say our resident.
Khepri and Tariq.
All right. I'm gonna try to get it. Are you
All right,
ready?
baby, let me in.
Thievery.
Yeah. So these doors are actually, these are locked, so you can try to either force them open or try to pick a lock.
I'm picking it.
whichever you guys.
We're
would
gonna
prefer.
try picking it first, and then Tanhi can plow her way through it if that doesn't work.
Okay.
Sorry.
right.
Thievery, you said?
Yes, if
Okay.
you don't mind.
I already did it.
Yep, I see it. You can know what you rolled, by the way. You
Oh.
don't have to roll it
Oh
blind.
well, we didn't know if we had the skills to do this.
Well, either way, it's okay. Both Khepri, you're taking a whack at the the eastern right door. God damn it. And Tariq, you're taking a whack at the western left door. And Tariq, you actually managed to unlock the door quicker than Khepri, but both of you eventually managed to
Tariq,
unlock
I like
it.
how he has to add
job.
that note.
Kepri's
And what's really
having a
impressive is that they unlocked it with their eyes closed.
Ooh,
Their eyes closed. You guys are just so talented.
we are so cool. Clearly
They're
failing.
just
Tariq
listening to the lock
Tariq
now.
moves into the room.
Tariq, don't just run into the room. Oh
I
no.
didn't run. I calmly walked into the room. looking around.
Yeah, because
Deception.
it's a good thing that you're not. It's a good thing that you're not running, because this is almost a library. You see disheveled bookshelves
Yeah, I don't
on
want any
either side of
librarians
the walls
going,
here.
don't you run in here.
Who's gonna yell at us? They're all dead.
Walking feet,
So
please.
mean.
Yes, walking, no running, quiet, indoor voices. But what you guys see here is similar to the dormitories that you saw to the south, but this is much larger and much more lavishly decorated. The fact that it was locked here and has doors that delve deeper into the temple to the north and to the northeast seems to suggest that this is probably the high priest's quarters.
Oh,
Ooh,
fancy.
Mhm,
Jinx.
mhm. Very fancy. However, his lifestyle was not so fancy, because as you guys dig through it again, nothing of his earlier treasures seem to have persisted. Just the same sort of discarded 3,000-year-old, 2,000, however many thousands of years old personal items. Other than that, the falling apart bed frame is off to the southwest corner, but nothing of note here.
No good books.
Two other doors are to the north, though, and let me just spoil it right now, they're also locked.
Oh, okay. All right. Do we want to try it again where people are trying to force it open? Or do we want me and Tariq to try to pick it?
Well,
you can try to
I
pick
feel
it.
like
That's
the
fine.
doors are locked, right?
Picking the lock is usually the better way in general, because you don't know what's going to be behind it, and it allows you to just kind of
good point.
calmly
quietly.
open the door and
All right. So Tariq, you're taking the eastern door this time, and Khepri, you're taking the one to the north, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so Khepri, what'd you get?
A 14. Don't think that's going to do it.
Probably not. And Tariq, what did you
I
get?
got a 28.
Perfect. So at Khepri, you're like click, 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 and you're like, oh, God, this one is hard. It's like rusted. It's broken. And like your lock picks are struggling.
Darn it.
Meanwhile, Tariq, click, the door opens up to you.
That sounds very ominous.
Do you want me to try that door, Khepri?
Yes,
Or do you wanna
Tariq,
try again?
try this door.
Okay.
Tariq, I'm so proud of you. You went and picked up your tools, and you've been really working on this.
Well,
He is now an expert after all.
Thank you. I am pretty expert. It just took you showing me what to do, and I kind of pick up on things rather easily. And now it's a 20, so I don't know if that's gonna be good enough now.
Oops.
A 20 is also sufficient for
Yes!
the door to the north.
Go Tariq!
And there's another door. Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Just
there's so
across the
many
room.
doors.
So let me describe these doors that you guys both opened. The one to the east is clearly the library that the high priest would have had direct access to. All the other priests seem to have access to it too, as Keryth and Habibi, as you keep taking steps inside, you see the far end, there is no door. It's just an open archway to the main sanctum of Your Died Eye. The door to the north, however, is a tiny hallway, and it seems to slope slightly downwards. You seem to think that this would probably lead to stairs that would go down into the basement of this temple.
Hint, hint.
Nudge, nudge.
Oh, whatever. I don't hint
Was,
anything. I'm just describing what
is
you
there
guys
anything
see.
in the library that we could tell? Like, Tariq's very interested. He's kind of looking at some of the tomes that are in there and just kind of seeing if anything was left that's salvageable,
absolutely.
I guess you could say.
Go ahead and roll me your perception checks. Make sure those are blind GM rolls. We'll see what you guys can spot. Taking a look around this place, digging through, and you can see like already on the floor there's tons of discarded like scrolls and scroll cases. This place had already been searched and ransacked. Most of the books and scrolls here have obviously also disintegrated over time, but a few volumes that were engraved on much more durable material still endure. Things like clay, ceramics, stone, those things still exist, but paper, that ain't none of that shit over here.
Can we tell, like, how long ago maybe it was ransacked? Like, maybe if our guests that have joined us before, like, you know, the ones that we think are around here somewhere,
Sure.
Can we tell by the dust or anything if someone's been in there recently?
Ooh, that's a good
For
one.
that, I will require a survival check. However, let me resolve these perception
Okay.
checks while you guys roll your survival checks. Habibi and Khepri, both of you guys, you're more perceptive than most, especially you, Khepri.
Aw.
You seem to have like the guidance of Nethys pulling you forward, and you seem to see both of you around the same time. You kind of just like look over each other, like that wall over there in the very like innermost aisle of the bookshelves. That wall, that seems cracked almost, as if it's like a hidden door.
A secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Mayhaps a secret tunnel lies
A
beyond.
tunner.
Tunner.
A tunnel. I said tunnel.
Uh-huh.
Shut up.
Secret tunner.
You don't know. You don't know.
Habibi,
That's-
do you see
Sorry,
this?
are you trying to take my accent? Secret Tunner over there.
Oh, yeah, God damn it.
Hey, Habibi, do you
Oh,
I
see?
right rail see a crack over there.
Oh. Oh no!
Well, yes, Khepri, I do see something over here. I think there's a crack in the. Maybe we should investigate it and see.
Let's go
if
investigate.
Yeah.
It's so tiny.
That is a tiny room.
All right, a couple things are going to happen all at once.
Oh,
no.
First,
We
We
forgot
first
to
and foremost,
perceive.
no, you guys did perceive. That's why a couple things are going to happen.
Oh.
One, Tanhi, you
I do
see,
not
based
consent.
on the dust and the sand and the tracks here, that 4 people walked through this library within the last 24 hours.
Oh no.
But remember, at the very front of the building, you saw 5 tracks.
Oh no.
Additionally,
One of them's dead.
Keryth and Tariq, as you guys are out here looking at the tracks and all this other stuff, you guys notice an ancient Osiriani tablet. Oh, sorry, not a tablet, a papyrus scroll, just casually discarded on the floor. And I believe, Tariq, you speak ancient Osiriani
Yes.
now, right? You read the hieroglyphs here, and it says how it talks about how the magicians of ancient Osiriani's first age, they could alter the elements into new forms and new purposes. And it talks about how they discovered this earth elemental. They could force it and enslave it into like healing the building and creating new clay and new stone and
So
stuff.
the
my.
Akat, right?
Exactly. Then it describes the Akat and using it to be like a steward of this building. And as you are reading this, like maybe discussing it, whispers hush hushes to Keryth. You guys are discussing this back and forth. Khepri and Habibi open this door, and they see a scroll in front of them.
Oh.
And this scroll unravels itself and emerges. It floats up into the air, and as it does so, Tariq, you look over your shoulder and you see another one do the exact same
Oh,
thing
man.
over there as well. I need all of you guys to roll me initiative.
Oh, nuts.
We're being
We're
attacked by
fighting
a scroll.
We're fighting.
You guys are just fighting paper. You guys are just fighting paper. Why
Are
are
we
you
gonna get
scared?
paper
You don't have to
cut?
be scared. What? Yes, actually, that's
That's like one
that's
of
their main attack. It's slice.
Hey, listen, paper cuts hurt.
They do.
Oh, I know. Absolutely, it does.
Now, is the paper mightier than the sword?
We're about to find out.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god.
Habibi, is that
Woo.
papyrus scroll starting to float?
Yes, and it seems to float aggressively.
Oh my. Do you think maybe a sword will be stronger than it?
Oh my god.
Rock,
Both of
paper,
you guys are
scissors.
lame.
Yes!
Ah!
Do we have? I don't have scissors. Oh wait, I have.
That's the title right there.
Do we have a rock?
All right.
What's
I have
you
a
guys
bag?
are.
Tawny, I guess.
We have a Tanhi.
Yes, we have a Tanhi.
All right. So this guardian scroll
Hold on,
to the
hold on.
west of Tariq. Oh.
We have flint.
We also have spells that do
Yes, you do.
fire.
Very true, but I wanted to say we had a rock. I'm so sorry. Continue.
I appreciate that. So this scroll to the west of Tariq is gonna find its initiative first. It's gonna fly up towards Tariq, and it is going to land in his square because it's tiny. It's just a scroll. It's just a tiny little thing, and it's gonna try and slice you. It's just gonna give you a paper cut, probably something small. I rolled a 24.
Oh
Well,
my.
yeah, that hits.
Okay, it's a magical scroll though, so it's gonna hurt.
Oh.
Oh, great.
You're gonna take 16 points of slashing damage
Oh my
as this thing just
gosh.
goes.
Jeez.
That's
It's
a
very-
big paper cut.
It's very, very razor sharp. As it deals this damage, you're gonna
Oh.
find a paper cut on you, and you're gonna take 1d6 bleed damage because it opens up a wound.
We decline.
And with its third and final action, it's gonna grapple you as it wraps itself around you, entangling itself around you. It's you see the scroll like unravel and like wrap around your chest and binds your arms to you and like wraps around your legs. You're like, oh god, what the fuck?
What the hell? What an aggressive piece of paper.
What is happening? This is like a weird nightmare dream he's had before, like on those nights he's had to study right before an exam.
Oh my
Just like the scrolls, just the books start attacking him.
Oh my god.
This is not a good library.
Habibi, what do you think about all this? How do you feel about all this?
How do you fight paper?
It's kind of curious.
Curious.
So can I roll a knowledge check?
Sure, I will accept crafting, arcana, or whatever you really think would be appropriate to try and learn about ancient paper.
Dang, I was gonna say old gods lore.
They are old pieces of paper.
And they're in a Tower of Nethys, which is a god.
Yeah.
Religion. Nature, paper.
I will accept old gods lore, but
Yes.
I will make it a harder DC.
Oh, what about nature? Because that's like a type of magic.
Sure, you can roll nature too. Again, I will make it also a harder DC.
Oh, well, I got better for that. Plus 10.
Nice.
All right. This Guardian Scroll, being a scroll, is weak to paper, as I'm sure will shock all of you guys.
It's
Wait,
weak to
it's
paper.
weak to paper?
Sorry, it's paper. It's weak to fire. Fire is what beats it.
That's gotta stay in.
Oh my god.
I'm the space sky god of this editing episode. I determine what stays and goes.
I would like to also vote that stays.
Oh, fine. These things are constructs, animated guardians of the library to ensure that no trespassers come. And it seems, as you look around, that some of the previous guardian scrolls that were here have already been dealt with and defeated not too long ago. These two seem to have remained and are trying to attack you and defend this library from you now as well. Let's see. I gave you the weakness. I can give you one other thing. They constrict you when they grab you. For those of you who don't know,
Thank
constrict deals.
Oh.
I got you,
So
fam.
I'm being constricted.
Constrict. You are about to be constricted.
Oh,
Currently, you're
great.
just grabbed. If the monster has a creature already grabbed, such as Tariq, it will spend an action to automatically deal damage to him. No attack roll necessary. Just
God.
squeeze. Fun stuff.
That's really rude of this piece of paper.
It's just paper. How can it be rude?
I mean, I know what constrict does. I played Pokemon.
The poker mans. All right, you got 2 actions left.
2
You got
actions.
fire attacks.
I don't have any fire except for my fiery passion for Osiris. Beautiful.
That counts. I've already deemed it.
I don't think it does.
Darn it.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'll be smart, and I'm going to move out of the way so Tanhi can come in here.
Gotcha.
So for my second action, I'm going to move down to the left of Tanhi in the room with Ramses.
All right, back into the high priest quarters and final action.
For my final action, I will go ahead and put up a shield.
All right, shield up. Khepri, it is your turn.
Khepri does have fire cantrips and such.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So here's the thing, though. I'm worried that if I try to shoot my fire cantrip, my produce flame, at the construct, I'm gonna burn Tariq.
Well, just don't miss.
Oh.
Aim well.
Don't do a crit miss.
I trust you, Khepri.
Make sure
Critical
you-
failure.
Make sure you hit his face so his eyebrows burn
Okay,
off.
so Khepri's gonna be looking at the construct papyrus going around her brother. She's gonna be like, Tariq, I am gonna try to hit the very corner of this piece of paper with fire, okay?
Okay.
Do not panic. I have 1 hero point.
Alright, I know what that means in game.
Anyway, she's gonna look at Tariq and she's like, okay, ready? 1, 2, attack
3.
roll. A 16's probably not gonna hit, is it?
A 16 is not going to hit.
I'm
man.
re-rolling it.
Come on, a 16 barely hit those level 2 creatures you guys fought earlier.
What about a 24?
Oh, god damn it. 24 does hit. Exactly it hits.
And naturally, I only roll a 1 and a 2, but 7 points of
Hey.
damage for fire.
it deals much more than 7 points of damage to this papyrus. It is brittle, it is old, and it's been in the desert sun for a long time. It takes a lot of damage.
Good.
What else you got?
Is it gonna let go of my brother?
No, get out of here.
Aww. Let's go ahead and recall knowledge on it again.
All right, you got another thing?
And then can I roll nature as well?
Sure, I'll make it harder though. Alrighty. Here's what I can tell you. This Guardian Papyrus Scroll is like a construct, has a construct armor. It has magically hardened exterior. It's harder to get through its physical defenses, except if you land a critical hit or bring it below half health. Once you do that, then it just kind of like its magical protections crumble, and it takes a penalty to its armor class, and it loses its hardness.
Okay.
Oh, isn't that what we did to the
So
construct snake
yeah.
in Akentepe's tomb?
You did it to the snake and also to the very first sarcophagus that you guys fought in Akentepe's tomb. Good memory. Good memory. All right, well done. Tariq, I believe it is your turn. You're being wrapped by this thing. I don't know if you like it or not.
No,
but
he
you can
doesn't.
decide.
So, it's a little difficult for him, but he's gonna, if you can imagine, his staff is kind of getting wrapped up in this as well. He's gonna try like the move where almost like wedging the staff between him and the scroll and like pushing the staff forward. So when he's doing his spell attack, his spell strike, that's what I imagine he's kind of doing. He's kind of like just pushing his staff forward to like break the paper, or at least
Gotcha.
break the hold on it. So he's going to hit it with a produce flame staff strike.
Nice.
Perfect.
So let's
Siblings
see if it
unite.
hits.
It's good to have elemental weaknesses.
Yep.
Cover your bases. All right, what you get?
Oh. Does a 30? Does a 30 hit it?
Oh!
Just curious. I know it does. I'm attacking. Don't worry.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
That was a good one.
Wow! Disrespectful.
No,
Do you
don't
look
listen
at
to
this?
the guy in the sky. It's respectful.
The name is Sky Daddy. Thank you.
So it's gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then let me roll the damage for the fire.
Nice.
Almost max damage. 8 points of
Oh my
fire
God.
damage.
Oh, jeez. All right, so fire damage comes in, and as the fire damage clicks in, it breaks its armor construct. Its AC plummets, its hardness goes away, and it takes a bunch of that bludgeoning damage on top of that. This thing is shredded, it is beaten, it's wrinkled. It looks like it has some graffiti on it, maybe.
Oh.
It's not looking great.
Was it high enough
Go one action.
of a hit for me to no longer be grappled, or am I still grappled?
No, you're still grappled.
Still grappled?
It's like...
Okay, so
yeah.
I like pretty much burned it up, but it didn't quite break the
Yeah.
thing.
It's got single-digit hit points. You can probably kill it.
Okay, so
Kill it.
all right, I'll try striking again, but it's gonna be
All right, just normal strike. Yeah, this is going to be a -10.
yeah. So, but if I do attack, I do lose the arcane. You know what?
Hmm?
Do I want to do it? Do I want?
You want to
You tell
kill
me.
it.
What do you
I
want
don't
to do?
know. Okay, I guess it's better to get rid of it. I guess I'll try to attack it again.
Tariq, were you going to try to say, should I try to read it?
No, I wasn't.
Were you
trying
gonna
to
try
read
to
it?
read
He's
it?
trying to live. I'm trying to live. Does the 19 hit?
Because of the shattered armor.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Yay!
Good job, Tariq.
Only
Good job,
because you
Tariq.
broke its armor.
Okay, well, it only does 8 damage.
And because it doesn't have its hardness anymore, it is now dead. It had 7 hit points left.
So you see Tariq, like, pushing forward his staff, and his staff kind of, like, goes out in flames and burns up so much of this paper, and then he finally just, like, pushes his staff all the way to the ground. And, like, you see, like, the paper just kind of, like, burns up and fades away, and he's like, jeez, that was hard.
And from the grave,
From the grave?
it takes its revenge on you. As your turn ends,
Oh.
you take
for
1d6 bleed damage.
You
4 points of
turd.
damage. The blood is still dripping down your nice white robes.
Well,
And I need you to roll me a DC 15 flat check to recover from the bleeding. Let's see if you got it.
Okay.
You may have defeated my scroll, but the
19.
fight is not over yet. Oh, fuck off. All right, fine. You win this round.
He wraps his finger in like a little tiny bit of cloth or whatever. It's like, that'll take care of it. Little paper cut.
Well, Keryth,
Little paper cut.
there is... It's just a paper cut. It's a paper cut in between your fingers. That's the worst place to get
no.
Oh,
that sounds
All right, Keryth, you're up.
Okay.
These things you know are weak to fire. What do you got for me?
I have fire. All right, I gotta get over
I
there,
know you
though,
do.
because it's over in the corner. So let me move.
You swing around the bookshelf.
Just step over Khepri.
Step over Khepri. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, pardon coming through.
Yep. All right. I don't want to do fire splash because I'm right next to it. So I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, but you have fire resistance, don't you?
I do.
Hmm?
By 2, but Khepri would also get hit.
Khepri's tough.
Whatever you want, man.
I'm doing
What you got?
produce
Whatever.
flame, damn it.
Okay.
All right, produce flame. Go for it. So aggressive. Sheesh.
You would expect nothing less from me.
Touche.
All right, what'd you get?
Ha ha ha.
Hmm?
I don't think it hits.
What's the number?
An 11 on the die for a 21.
A 21 does not hit.
All right, hero pointing it. All right, come on.
Ooh, early. That's an early hero point.
Early for her, yeah.
Yes! That
Oh.
instead
That
is
instead?
Hold on. Close that.
Holding on.
Open up this one.
Holding on.
18 on the die for a 28.
jeez.
Nice.
A 28 is a solid hit. Go ahead and roll that fiery produce flame damage.
Okay. 7 points of damage. Fire damage.
Jeez, that is a lot of fire damage it's going to take. All right, so you moved, you got into position, you whacked at it. Tanhi, it's your turn.
Beat it up.
Well,
Oh,
I
you can't
can't
get to it,
because you're in the way.
I think you can occupy its
fact.
space.
Yes, you can. It is a tiny little creature. You can stand right on top of it.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna come occupy the space.
Right into the little alcove in the secret wall that you guys opened.
Yes, and then I am going to rage.
She did the thing.
Range, second action.
And then I'm going. I'm
Very important.
I'm gonna try. What was it resistant to? Did we figure that out?
It's resistant to basically all physical damage. It has this magical armor protecting it.
I don't have any spells.
No, you're a barbarian. Of course not.
Your fire is your rage.
I know.
Just fire in her eyes.
Doesn't quite count to burn things up.
Man, you guys are lucky there's no paper left in this library anymore. Otherwise, I would start rolling for like fire checks to see if the library catches on fire.
Oh my.
I didn't even think about that.
Fire?
Dang.
I think I'm gonna try to grab the paper out of the air.
All right, go roll an athletics check.
Yeah. I'm gonna re-roll that. That
Oh.
was a
We are
natural one.
struggling.
Whew. It is Halloween after all.
Yes. That roll though was an 18 on the die for a 30.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't care what creature. If you're fighting at this level, that's definitely grappled.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. You said 30?
Yes.
You have it restrained, actually, with a critical success.
Yes. And that's my turn.
It cannot.
You have it
do-
around the, I would say throat.
All right. Well, you have it around the body of the paragraph of the essay. You've restrained it. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to conclude this fight real quick. So this scroll,
Are we making an indent?
it's going to... I'm gonna end it. It's gonna try to get out. It's gonna try to escape. I'm not. It's gonna roll an acrobatics to try and like wriggle its way out. Just wriggle. 29 against athletics check.
29 against my athletics DC.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that succeeds.
And the paper would say "fuck you," but instead you see text saying "fuck you."
But wouldn't it be an ancient Osiriani so Habibi or Tariq
It
would have
says-
to read it?
You just see a speech bubble appear, and then it goes Falcon, Swan, reads, river, which translates to fucking...
Falcon, Swans, Reed, River.
Ooh! Ooh! I rolled fucking spectacular, but I don't think it's a crit. Maybe 26?
Against me? Against Tanhi?
Yes.
No, that's not a
Come on,
crit.
damn it. All right, fine, it's a hit. You're gonna take 9 points of slashing damage and a little bit of bleed as you get a paper cut.
Oh.
Would a paper cut feel worse if you have fur?
I feel like
Don't
the
know.
fur would protect from a paper cut.
Absolutely.
It might, but like once you have the paper cut, would it like, because the hair would get inside of the, I don't know. Questions for later. And then obviously with its third and final action, it's going to grapple you, and we're gonna go on to Habibi. It is your turn.
Go,
What you got for me,
Habibi.
buddy?
Sorry, I was trying to Google if paper cut hurts worse. I'll let you know after my turn.
There's our
These are important
there's
questions.
our Google master.
Use your Google foo on us.
Okay, so for my first action, I'm going to move 1 step to the right. Cha cha, real smooth.
Clap tap. I was gonna say clap tap.
Oh my gosh.
I can see it, right?
Yeah, you can barely see it. It's kind of there. It's like it's pretty hidden behind the corner, but you can see it. It's there.
Could I cast electric arc on it?
Sure. Why not?
All right, I'll give it a shot. So, DC 20 basic reflex.
DC 20. Let's go ahead and roll. I rolled a natural 1
Perfect.
for double damage. And as you cast your electric arc, you zap this thing so thoroughly that it also breaks its armor construct, because that counts as a crit.
Yes.
And it's not looking great. It would be labeled as bloodied, but you know what? It doesn't bleed. So we're gonna move on to Khepri. It's ink. Ink drips down the sides as it runs from the introduction and passes the essay. It says, in this essay, I'll...
You're really getting into like the writing stuff, right?
Yeah, I
on
like
a scroll
it.
here.
You know what? It's a thing. I'm on a scroll here.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh.
Thank
So
you.
punny.
All right.
Write it down.
Khepri, it is within your power. You can probably destroy this thing. It's not looking too hot. Its armor is broken. It's weak to fire. You got fire.
Produce
What do you got for me?
flame.
Fire!
Go on.
I'm working on it. Ah, shoot. I rolled a 16 again.
Total?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah, 16 ain't going,
Oh,
man.
I was gonna say it's weaker now.
Nope. Not that weak, unfortunately.
Well, well,
Hero point?
Maybe
You have
Ramses
I
can
just
fight it.
used it. Ramses is all the way in a different room.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's not much space here. You guys are in the library. The aisles are really stuffed up here.
Well, I think that Khepri can try to hit it. No, it's completely resistant, isn't it?
No,
Armor broken.
Habibi broke
right.
the armor.
You're right. I'm gonna punch it.
All right, punch it. Attack number 2. Multiple attack penalty. Just punch the paper.
Oh no.
A 19 with
Oh, wait,
11 on the
actually-
die.
A 19 does hit.
Oh, heck
Dang,
yeah.
Go ahead and
You got
punch the
quite a
paper.
hit.
Take 2 points of damage.
You punch the paper because you're just so upset with it. You're like, I don't like writing or reading.
She's like, just get
Don't
to the
make fun of
punchline.
me.
Ah!
Ah!
That's a good
You know-
one.
Oh my god.
Oh, the
God.
puns. Anyway,
That's really good. I want to give you a hero point for that one, but
Do it. Do it.
I'm debating it.
do it.
Maybe.
Do it.
Should I?
Yes.
Hero point. Take it.
Yes.
You deserve it. Well done.
But Khepri is getting ready to punch the paper. She's super ready to go. She has a really good swing, but her hand is small.
Yeah, she's small. She's small, not so mighty, not so swole. Tariq, on the other hand, it is your turn.
Oh my
Speaking of
gosh.
swole, you work out, right?
Yeah, he does.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So he is
All right,
going
what do you got
to.
for me, buddy?
Well, can someone
Yes.
just click where the scroll is, just for me?
It is in Tanhi Square.
It's
So
in
like as
Tanhi
she's like flailing around trying to she's trying to get like the scroll out of like off of her, like it's wrapped around her. You can see like flecks of paper, like the wrapping just kind of
Yeah, because it doesn't show me, but is this on the map here? This is a bookcase, correct?
Yes, that is a
So
bookshelf
I
right in
can't
front
just
of you.
I can't just like walk through that way. I'd have to go. Is she 10 feet away? Is she 10 feet away? Yeah.
Yeah, she's 15 feet away. You can see it from this angle. It's just not showing it to you on the map.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can definitely target it from this angle.
So I have enough reach, in other words.
Yes. Oh wait, no, it's 15 feet away. Don't
it
go for it.
15?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Tariq is going to. I guess his staff isn't gonna work much for this, so might as well just do a good old regular cantrip with produce. Guess what? Flame.
I love it.
Produce flame.
Alright, and it was a 24, which I know hits, so I'm
A
just
24
gonna
hits?
roll the damage.
Oh my god.
I love it.
It's almost max damage again, 8.
Oh. It hits, it dies, it burns up, it explodes in all the ways that matter. And as it disintegrates into ash and falls beneath Tanhi's feet, I'm gonna need her to roll me that bleed check.
Oh.
It's like one remaining hope of getting us.
That's all my one remaining thing, I got it!
I was going to be like, why did
Well,
you
actually,
skip
quick question
me?
before Tanhi goes. Keryth,
Uh-huh.
does your Searing Restoration help with that?
It does.
Oh.
Can I burn your blood away?
All right.
Burn the cut clothes.
I'm glad that you asked permission. I suppose I will allow you to cauterize my wound.
Yes! Here's some
Oh
healing.
my.
He's so
14
excited.
points of healing. And then you
14
get an
points of
immediate
healing.
flat check. And it says the DC is reduced from appropriate assistance. So I guess as if I had done aid.
Perfect, so DC 10.
All
All right, roll
See, it's
me
not
that recovery
so
check.
bad. Tariq's just a baby.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Well, you
higher.
sighed like it was a bad.
like,
All right,
that's
you
or
recover.
higher.
And that was and that was before your turn too. So you are no longer grappled. You are no longer raging. You're no longer bleeding. You guys are just Gucci.
See, Tariq, it's not that bad.
There is one more thing that you guys notice though. Tanhi, as you look down, you see the ashes below your feet. You look down and you see a mysterious stone slab.
Oh.
It's the echo.
That one doesn't.
Say?
That one doesn't also say our Falcon. I can't remember what it was already.
Falcon, Swan, Reeds, River.
That's what it is. Falcon, Swan.
Don't
Reeds,
tell my mother I
River.
cussed.
I guess can I do a perception check on it? I don't know what it is. Like, or can I just, is it ancient Osiriani? Like, what is it?
So the reason why it catches your attention is it's actually written in 3 different languages.
Oh lord.
Rosetta Stone?
Ancient Osiriani is the first language written at the top,
Habibi.
Ooh.
All right.
followed by Kelish,
I have that one.
written after that,
Uh,
and finally contemporary Osiriani.
Oh my gosh, I know all
Each of
those
the
languages.
characters-
Look at you, Habibi.
Well,
Master
everyone
of
here-
all.
Everyone here should have Osiriani as it is the common language, but everyone, not everyone has Ancient Osiriani, not everyone has Kelish. You might know like a word or two here in Kelish because it's like a lot of
Guys,
people
I
speak
know
it.
Kelish and Ancient Osiriani.
Look
So
at
do I.
you.
Kelish and regular Osiriani.
I
I think
know
I need to be
Kelish.
the next one that takes translation lessons from Habibi.
He's a good teacher. I'm already learning so
Thanks.
much about Ancient Osiriani. Like, I know that what Falcon, Swan, Reeds, River.
Yeah, that's the first thing I taught him.
Yeah, that was the very first thing.
Tanhi is gonna be like patting her fur, like where Keryth burned her. It is like, ugh, I hate the
Okay,
smell
I
of
did
burnt
technically burn you.
burnt hair. Ugh. Ugh. It's so gross. And like as she's patting herself, she's like looking down and she's like, huh. That Habibi, get in here.
I'm coming. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Yep. Hello.
Sorry, Habibi. I'm squishing.
I only understand like a third of this tablet. But the other language on here looks kind of like ancient Osiriani. I'm gonna squeeze past you. Tariq, you might want to come in there too, and write some notes about that tablet because I think it's gonna have a lot of information.
Oh, it looks like it's ancient Osiriani, Kelish, and Osiriani.
Ooh.
This is what it says.
All right.
Let me
As you guys
roll for that as well.
you guys don't even have to roll it because you can read one of the three languages. They all say the same thing. It says the following. By royal order of Pharaoh Keryth II, the high priest of our blessed temple shall take this relic to our new city where the asp and crook join to ensure it is never discovered. Treat it with reverence, but conceal it with your most trusted secrets and valuable treasures. Do not attempt its destruction. Do not be tempted by its power. Let our scandal remain forgotten until this obscenity can be undone.
Oh. Tariq, write it down.
He's already got his stuff out.
There we go. Okay, asp and cook. I totally heard something that was not asp.
The ass and crook. No, asp with a P like the snake. But beneath that, there's more text, and as you read through the rest of the decree, because this is a pretty large tablet. It's like it's about 10 or 2 feet long, about 1 foot wide, and about an inch thick. So the rest of the text is more, Kelishite propaganda, talking about like who the classes and how like everyone's fits in their class structure during Kelishite rule. And it uses the ancient Osirian language, which is the language from beforehand, the modern Kelish language, the language of the conquests, or the conquerors, not conquistadors, of the conquerors, and the modern Osiriani language, which is a hybrid language that evolved from the ancient Osiriani and Kelish language hybridizing.
Oh.
And yes, this is basically the Rosetta Stone. Let me talk to you about what this does mechanically.
Mechanic benefits.
This language, or this tablet, gives a +1 bonus to all society checks to decipher writing with any of the 3 languages. So if you're trying to use this to decipher ancient Osiriani, you get a +1 bonus. If you're trying to use it to decipher Kelish or Siriani, you get a +1 bonus, as long as you know one of the other languages.
Nice.
You can also use this to spend 14 days of downtime to learn any of the languages on here. If you already know one of the languages, the time is reduced to 7 days. And if you know 2 of the languages, it's reduced to 1 day of downtime if you know 2 of the other languages.
Kepri's getting very excited because she does indeed know 2 of the other languages and wants to know ancient Osiriani.
Me too!
Awesome.
So basically
Keryth, we
everybody,
can study
right?
together.
Yeah. So eventually,
Bill.
pretty much everyone is going to be having ancient Osiriani, which I think is the point.
That is indeed the
That
point.
way we don't have to have
also,
unpaid translator Habibi anymore.
It also has, once a day, you can command this the tablet to cast comprehend language for 1 hour.
Which is for any or just
how
those
heavy is
3?
this stone, since we obviously have to take it with us?
It's about 3 bulk.
Oh.
That's a big stone.
It's pretty chunky.
I cannot carry it.
Let me look at Khepri, how much Khepri can carry.
Is the stone magical, or can we do like a rubbing of it to just do paper?
It is magical, but only for the
Smart.
comprehend language.
Ooh, there's other stuff in here.
Mm-hmm. You look around through this secret chamber, and you see much like other scrolls that were supposed to be kept secret and hidden only for the priests and not for the public. But no, the tablet itself it's just like the Rosetta Stone. The language part, the translation, is because it's written in 3 different languages. That part isn't going to go away. That part's not magical. The magical part is that you can use it to comprehend language for an hour.
I say
Khepri
we
does not have
we
enough.
do take the well, I think we ought to still take it and
Yes.
sell it.
Well, I don't think we should sell it normally, but it
Ooh,
should go
auction?
in the auction. For
Well, that's
sure.
what I meant.
Yeah.
Tariq is interested in some of these other scrolls.
Yes,
that
can
are
we
in
identify
there.
them?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me all the knowledge checks that you want, like Arcana, Nature, Occultism, Religion. Just roll it
Crafting.
once, and I'll apply it to all 5 of these scrolls because there are 5 of them.
I choose crafting because I can.
Yeah.
I choose nature.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's see. Keryth, Tariq, Habibi, Tanhi, and Khepri, all 5 of you identified. How cute would it be if each of you identified one of the scrolls? Like, you each picked one up and you're like, oh, I know what scroll
It's
this
like
is.
you see the anime, like, us have, like, a scroll in our hands, and it's just, like, knowledge unlocked.
Yeah,
Flashing
the 5-way
lights.
split screen.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. The first scroll you guys identify is a scroll of remove paralysis at 2nd level.
Hey, that would have come in handy, right, Tanhi?
Only one time. The next one is actually a wand. I lied. It's not a scroll. It's a wand of restoration.
You read the scroll and it turns into a wand.
Yeah. I'm just dumb. Sorry,
No,
I'm
you're
off my
not.
game.
It's all good.
The third magical item is a scroll. It's a scroll of Bind Undead.
Oh.
Bind Undead, basically, you seize control of a target undead, making them your minion. And if anybody takes any hostile actions against them, the spell ends. It's pretty cool. The next one is a scroll of Knock, which is basically you can try to unlock locked doors using magic instead of thieves' tools. You use your spell casting, like your spell attack roll to try and unlock things, I think. I might be wrong. Let's say I'm right. The last one is disrupting weapons. Basically, you choose a bunch of weapons and you give them basically the disrupt rune on them. In other words, they do 1d4 positive damage, and you can target up to 2 weapons, give them +1 or plus 1d4 positive damage to undead.
So, the way that scrolls work, they burn up when you use them, right?
Yep. They're
So it's like
consumables. One-time spells.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can use them to learn the spell if you have that kind of spell casting feature.
Yep. So if one of these spells, like for example, remove paralysis or knock or whatever, was on your spell list, you could use them. Like you could consume the scroll and add it to your spell book, so you can later then prepare that spell multiple times, using your spell slots instead of the scroll. The wand, however, is just once a day.
Okay.
That's a good one to have.
I mean,
once
you
a
could-
day.
You could also overcharge it and risk breaking the wand if you've already used it once that day already. You can use it a second time and maybe break it, but maybe not. Either way, that's what you guys discover in this library. Would you like to take a few minutes to gather all your belongings?
Yes. I'm going to take the stuff that's light because I can actually carry it.
Tariq is interested in the wand. Can he does it have to be arcane in order to use it?
Yeah.
Never mind.
So restoration is a divine occult primal spell. So Khepri could use the wand, for example.
Okay.
Hey, Khepri,
Is that okay with
take
everybody?
a look at this.
Habibi can also use the wand. I think that's it.
Habibi, do you want it or do you want me to take it? It's up to you.
You could go ahead and take it.
All right, I'll take it. Thanks,
The
Tariq,
scroll,
for showing
the
me.
scroll of remove paralysis is divine occult and primal. So again, Khepri or Habibi.
So
the scroll of
scrolls
bind
work the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
The scroll of bind undead is arcane, divine, and occult. So Habibi, Keryth, or Tariq.
Okay,
I
I
can-
guess I
but
can
not
take that
Khepri.
one.
I can for sure see Tariq or Keryth both be like, hee hee, I have a friend now.
Knock.
How about Keryth take scroll of knock since I have my thieving tools?
Yeah, knock is arcane only, so it's Keryth or Tariq.
Okay. I'll hold on to it.
And you use your thieving check, but you get a +4 bonus to it. So it's not your spell attack roll. I was wrong earlier. Finally, disrupting weapons is it's only divine, so only Habibi can use it.
Ooh. I think Habibi can take remove paralysis, right? I think that makes sense for our beautiful cleric to have.
So are we gonna do a rubbing of the Tablet of Lost Languages, or do we want to try to take that with us? What do you guys think?
I mean, it's only 3 bulk. Tanhi, how encumbered are you? You can probably carry it, right?
I have to get to
Tariq
that
can
screen.
get it. Tariq.
Oh no,
can
I got
take-
it. I got it.
If anything, I could carry it too, because
I mean, I'm well below max bulk, so.
I already got it.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
I got it.
I can take one of the scroll cases.
Well, we don't need it.
It's okay. It's not worth it.
Khepri's a little sad.
Okay, Khepri, you can take it and
Put
you
it.
can
Put your
I
key
can
in
only
it.
I can only carry one of the 3, though.
Oh my gosh.
Khepri will become
Then let's
encumbered at
just-
5.
Let's just leave it, Khepri. How's that? Like, you don't
Okay.
need a box. You don't need a box. I know it's a nice box. We're all adults. And now we look at a box and we're like, that's a nice box. I'm going to keep that box. But we don't necessarily need it.
Oh, goodness gracious. I do that, though.
How many of us actually do that? Because I do that all the time. Like, I
do
get
too.
something
I do
from
too.
Amazon that hasn't been beat to death. And I'm like, that's a nice box. I'm going to keep that box.
Yep. And then it just
Oh
sits
my
in my
goodness.
office.
And you're like, you want to get rid of it. But then you're like, oh, it's such a
I
nice
might-
box.
I might
You
need
guys are
this
such
box.
losers.
I know we are.
Hey, I have a friend that likes to collect cool looking boxes, so.
Fair enough. But not from Amazon, anyways.
Well, I was just saying
Well-
it didn't have to be from Amazon. Usually they're actually too crappy to save.
Or like a
When
nice
they're from
shoebox.
All right, so you guys are going to walk down the small hallway?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tariq's gonna wait if they're gonna go in. Tariq's waiting.
Perfect.
Oh,
Oh.
yep.
Oh, no.
I figured.
How did you figure? Did you read the adventure path? Show me your PDFs. I want to see your PDFs.
I
said
didn't read the
Pegasus.
adventure path, but I'm like, here's a line. He's gonna shoot a bolt of electricity or something down all of us.
No,
No,
not a bolt
breath
of electricity. No. It's not a breath. I do need Tanhi and Habibi to brace for impact as these scythes swing down from the wall.
It's a trap.
And they're going to make an attack roll against both of you guys.
That'll be fine.
We're just going to roll attack roll number 1, attack roll number 2, 22 on Habibi, and a natural 1 on Tanhi.
Well, I got hit.
All right, a 22 hits Habibi, so this scythe just swings down, and it rolls really 9 points of damage.
Oh, I got scratched.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, this
I
other
got
one that was supposed to hit Tanhi, it kind of like, and it gets stuck in like its a little hole and it's a little trap thing, and you're like look up and you see the gears all rusted.
Wait, Tanhi, does my paper cut match yours?
Well, I don't have the paper
Yours is
cut
slightly bigger.
anymore, but it
I
did.
fixed it.
Maybe Keryth can burn Habibi's cut too, and then they can have matching scars.
Keryth.
I can't. Something holds me in place. And I have to be beside you to burn you.
Is there anything else in this hallway?
No, it just seems to be some extra last second protection before
Hold on,
descending
Habibi.
forward. Keryth runs forward, casts Searing Restoration.
Flaming
12
spear.
points of healing.
He's like, hold on.
Yes, now we match
I
Tanhi.
love it.
Yes. Keryth, you have to also get in on this eventually.
We're all gonna
What,
get
is that
matching
burn
scars.
myself?
Your burn brothers.
Burn yourself, man. Before you guys descend
Oh
forward
wait,
into the
Tariq is
stairs.
hurt. Tariq. Fire.
Tariq,
Before
fire.
you guys descend forward, this small octagonal chamber is empty save for a large metal chest against the eastern wall. A series of hieroglyphs are inscribed in the wall above it, and stone doors lead to the north and to the south. The hieroglyphs read, "The righteous and the holy have no need of staff, rod, or ring. Place your faith in the good magister and walk without fear."
Oh no.
Huh?
And if you would like to roll a religion check, I can tell you what that means.
Oh,
I
sweet.
feel like it means put your
We-
weapons
Tariq feels a little
down.
worrisome with the mention of a staff.
It was
Then I
added
don't
in
need
there
it.
specifically for you.
All right, Tanya, you're not going to get in on this?
For a religion check, I mean, I can try. The likelihood
Nat
that
20.
it's gonna work.
Actually, it did not work.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's what I thought.
Habibi, though, you're able to. You've been in the temples of Osiris, and you know that sometimes when they refer to the good magister, that's oftentimes like another word for the Sanctum's high priest. And so the good magister in this case is basically it's referring to the high priest themselves. This place down here is sacred. It's basically saying come peacefully. You don't need to come armed. That part you guys probably already figured out, but
Yes,
the place beyond is only for the high priest. No lesser priests are allowed beyond. Only the high priest.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, they're dead, so.
I I have a question. Once again, I know it probably incite a survival check, but do we see any dusty old footprints?
Indeed, it would require a survival check. Why don't you go ahead and roll me that?
That's a great question.
With my 0 training, I will totally get this.
Tariq, I'm gonna go ahead and do lay on hands on you just in case we need that.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Habibi, as you're laying on hands, and Khepri, you as well, you guys look around and you see that there are tracks of multiple people heading north through this area down into the area below. And one set of these one set of these footprints are bloodied now.
Oh my god.
Someone's injured.
They got hit by the scythe too. But
Or-
they didn't have someone to burn them better.
Or paper
cuts.
Yeah.
Persistent bleed.
It's true.
Dang, they got a bad paper cut.
Hey, they hurt.
They do. That's very true. Oh
Could
gosh.
you
this
imagine
is-
dying by a paper cut?
Oh my gosh, how hilarious would that be?
We just come
Here
across
lies
it.
our friend. He died by paper cut.
Oh no.
Like, I know it's possible if you have the blood clotting disorder. I can't think of what it's called.
Oh, hemophilia A.
Yeah, I
would
know,
know.
like,
Keep bleeding.
yeah, like, I know that it's possible, like, but just thinking about it, like, in this day and time, can you imagine, like, a little bitty cut that just won't stop bleeding?
Okay, well here,
Oh, I'm sure people have died before.
Maybe, and it's not necessarily bleeding. Maybe they get a paper cut and they're a diabetic who doesn't take care of themselves, so they have bad perfusion. They end up with an ulcer and an infection, septic and dead. There we go, got it.
How did you figure that out too? Yeah, that's exactly. I'm just kidding.
I'd really like to go on and go up these stairs, y'all.
Let's
I think
go.
they're down.
Down the stairs.
I think
Or
they're down.
down.
Yeah.
You know, my depth perception's great.
If you click on the little stair icon, actually, it automatically does it for you.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Magic.
Yeah, there's automation. And now you guys are on the next map. And we're going to wait until everyone else descends the stairs too. And while they do that, let me give you a quick description. You descend down the stairs. And the stairs go on for quite some time. And the tiles are down here darker. Like they are black compared to the ones above, which were about a very like light gray, almost white. These ones, however, seem to reflect the negative, like the darker side of Nethys. And as you guys are like descending down the stairs, the air becomes much more cooler, but much more fetid and dry, like stale, as if the air here hasn't been recycled for thousands of years. Before you stands a low gate, and beyond that small gate stands a large statue of Nethys, his hand outstretched holding a large staff to the side of him.
Oh, it's Nethys.
And as you guys walk down here, you see the same faint hint of bloody footprints between the gate and the stairs.
That's not great. Should we do a perception check?
Yeah, probably figure out if something else down here can injure us or if it's just them being injured.
All right. You guys notice, specifically just Khepri, actually.
Oh.
Oh, Khepri and Tariq.
The Nethians.
You guys, the Nethians, you guys are taking a closer look now that you're aware of these bloody footprints. And as you look closely, you see that the bloody footprints are actually moving up the stairs, away from the crypt.
Oh, so they got
5 sets of footprints. Yeah, 5 sets of footprints seem to be going down, and 1 set of footprint is going back up out of the temple, but this time bloody.
Oh my gosh, only one person survived.
Wait, where are their bodies?
Let's go further in and
We'll
find out.
probably find him.
I think
Oh
one of
my
them is a
gosh.
necromancer.
Is there a bathroom down here? Because we'll definitely.
Is there a
find
bathroom
one.
down here?
Is there a bathroom down here?
This door is locked.
Oh, that's
It
pretty
is
good.
locked.
Khepri, Tariq.
It's a low gate.
Capri's gonna try because Tariq keeps outdoing her.
You gotta bump it up to expert.
All right,
Show-
I
show
know.
'em up.
I'm just trained. Oh, I rolled a nat 20, 28 total.
Woo! You got this,
28 is
Khepri.
sufficient.
Good job.
All right, before we walk
hold on.
in, because Kepri's in the front, she's
She's
doing.
like, all right, we're gonna do the check this time.
We're
guys."
doing a check. Khepri is not letting people walk through without a perception check this time.
You unlock the door and you unlock the gate, and as you like push it slightly open, you look beyond and you don't see anything that you need to be concerned about.
That sounds really suspicious.
I don't know what to tell
I
you.
need some more light.
Alright.
That's that.
Habibi's like, doesn't matter, I'm already in the room.
As you guys step forward into the room with this large statue of Nethys, it really strikes you like the kind of imagery that is supposed to be presented here. Like, you guys look up and you see this large statue of this ancient Osiriani man, half his face completely white, the other half of his face completely black. The black side of his face, his robes are tattered and frayed and shredded, as if burnt off by a large excess of energy. On the other side, pristine and pure and perfect. And as he, like, you look at the one hand, it seems like it's accepting offerings, but the one in his staff is raised up as if ready to attack. The two halves, the duality of Nethys on full display.
Khepri is gonna go.
And as you guys step...
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not done yet.
Oh no.
There's more. As you guys step up to look at the statue then, its head turns down and looks straight at Keryth and begins to take a step forward to attack you guys.
What?
Everyone roll for initiative.
No.
Next week.
Oh, come on!
Oh my gosh.
I knew you were gonna
Khepri
do
just
it.
walked up to pray.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Like it. Hey everyone, we hope you enjoyed the episode. If you liked what you heard, then please like, share, or subscribe to the Mithril Tabletop. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and Instagram. Or always feel free to email us at themithraltabletop@gmail.com. We'll see you next week! Music and sound effects are provided to you by Envato Elements. The Mummy's Mask is copyright 2014. Mummy's Mask images, characters, and artwork are a trademark of Paizo Incorporated.